Hello.
All right, it's going.
Yeah, we can just go straight to the.
All right, hold on.
Welcome to episode 272 of Technical Foul Podcast, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. Can't fuck with my volume this week. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do me.
We can mute your ass. I am the Eric J.
Only known as
the Eric
Quincy
J.
said he actually can come on for a second.
oh well shit. Well, whenever he's free, just,
yeah.
I was it. Whenever he's free, tell him to hop on. We'll talk.
Okay.
Not joining this week are Camille and Ken. They're a little under the weather, so send them positive thoughts, prayers.
Yeah,
for sure.
However you want to do that, let them know you're thinking about them. But we do have the super producer in the building.
You know what I'm saying?
Hot shit.
Here you go.
Duch, you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Duch from 72 and 10 Podcast, Everyday Media.
Y'all know the fuck.
Y'all about to say y'all know.
Right, I know what the fuck's going on around here.
So I guess we can jump right into the sports fact of the week. So November 19th, 2004, Malice at the Palace.
Oh, that was today.
That was today?
It was Friday. It was the 19th. Yeah, Friday. So we just passed the 18th anniversary.
Yikes.
Damn, bro. That
was 18 years ago, dog.
Yeah. Quincy, what up, homie?
What's good? Dude, you old as hell. You was outside when that happened.
I definitely was watching it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was definitely watching it.
Nah, you was outside.
I was there. I was in the game.
Right.
I was there at the game.
You was good and grown. Outside making life decisions.
Did you see the documentary at all? Or did you see the what was that?
Yeah.
The Netflix joint.
Yeah,
Untold, I think.
Untold, yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. But I mean, it changed honestly the way that we kind of look at sports now because shit, something like that, like they trying to make sure that we don't get to that ever again.
I forgot they was in the run-ins for the going to the chip that year.
Yeah. Like that was probably the best Pacers team of all time.
Yeah, it destroyed Jermaine O'Neal. Jermaine O'Neal was supposed to be. He probably had a ring.
I mean, to be fair, that year they were supposed to be they were the favorites, weren't they?
Yeah.
No, but in that doc, I think he produced the doc, but he spoke about like after that year. That's when
Yeah, he was.
I wouldn't say his career went down, but it wasn't. You know what I mean?
He was salty because everybody, Jermaine O'Neal, what's his name, left.
Artest.
Yeah, Ron Artest left, and he ended up getting the championship.
Oh, that said a lot of motherfuckers. I would have been hot too. Like, God damn it, this motherfucker. How you get a chip before me? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, heated. But yeah, good times.
Yeah, we talked about it when we talked about Tyson biting Holyfield's ear, but Malice and Palace, that's another one where it's like if social media was around when that happened,
that shit would have been crazy.
Elon Musk wouldn't have been able to catch the service fast enough, my nigga. It'd been too much shit going on.
Malice in the Palace is one of those things that, like in my childhood, that I look at, kind of like how I look at 9/11. You kind of had to be there to understand it. And I also say if you're a young person today and you don't know what that is, that probably means you're a young person. Like if you can't tell me where you was at, or at least how you felt. Like, what year was it? Like
04.
04, yeah. I was a freshman in high school.
Crazy, dog.
Yeah,
He was a freshman in high school?
That was sophomore year for me.
Yeah, I was a freshman. Yeah. What it was the begin. It was what it was what like. Well, because now it's November. So yeah. So I was I was a sophomore. So it was an 04-05 year then.
You was in 07, right?
Yeah, I was 07.
Yeah, that's sophomore year.
Yeah, Duch was what?
Yeah,
he was already graduated twice.
Yeah,
he was getting ready to go to Texas.
No, Texas wasn't in. I was getting ready to go to work. Shit.
Hey, I feel you. I feel you.
You had to have cable. You had to have cable to watch it.
Yeah.
It was Detroit. It was Detroit and the Pacers. It wasn't like it was on channel. What was the channel the Bucks used to come on?
Channel
was it 24? 24-18, bro.
All right, here you go. 91.
Well, so shout out to Serial Sensei in the comments. He said the Jermaine O'Neal punch hurt around the world. What was the best hit from? Which one stands out the most to y'all from that? For me, it was Steven Jackson. Like,
I was about to say Steven Jackson because he went higher than Ron Artest in the stands.
From Mississippi. His big ass is up there swinging on him up like, oh.
It was a dude who squared up with Ron too, right?
That's the one that got knocked out by Steven Jackson.
Yeah,
Steven Jackson, O'Neal.
And he slipped a little bit too, right?
That was Jermaine O'Neal.
Oh, that was Jermaine O'Neal. That's the one that I was like, yeah, who in their right mind would square up with an NBA player?
Somebody drunk.
Yeah, pretty much.
And not just any NBA player, like Ron Artest when he got that crazy look in his face. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, bro.
And he already like what 6'7"? Wasn't Amor Artest like 6'7"?
250.
6'7". Yeah,
why?
Bro,
like strong motherfucker too.
And you put him up,
bro. Bro, how tall is Tony? Tony, what, 6'3"?
Tony like 6'3", 6'4", yeah. So
bro, I wouldn't,
4 more inches and
100
50
pounds.
more pounds and shit. Yeah, like
and like in basketball shape, like in real life basketball,
in top flight shape, like
yeah.
bench pressing motherfuckers.
Professional basketball shape.
Gross, bro.
Ain't no way, my boy.
You on your own. You on your own.
So on your own. I am not fucking with that nigga.
I'll drag you off when he done.
All right. Yeah, just make sure that y'all follow us on YouTube. We need to get the numbers up. So subscribe, turn on your notifications. We go live every Tuesday. We run on CP time. So sometime between 6:30 and 7. We'll be live, but if you turn on the notification, you don't have to guess. Like, it'll just let you know.
Exactly.
If you still listen the old way, make sure that you like, subscribe, rate, review on the podcast platform where you're choosing. Y'all got anything else before we get into this?
Nope.
All right.
Hold on. Ooh. Come on now.
Dude's pulling double duty this week. We got to.
No,
thank y'all for having me, fam. I'm in Nashville with my in-laws right now. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Hello, in-laws.
Yeah,
no problem, man. I was telling Duch earlier. I listen to y'all's show every week. Oh,
my fault.
It's all good. I listen to y'all. So there are times where sports conversation come up. I'm like, bro, I wish I could just help my man's out here.
Yeah.
Tony he be going. And he be trying to get you. So I was like, well, maybe because we tend to like we like to joke a lot, but we also tend to educate while we're doing all that shit. Maybe Quincy want to hop on, go through an episode. What is this shit like that? Maybe pick up some things or two that you go ahead and share with the in-laws over Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I called Tony today with a solid debate that I want to have on next week's pod about how I think sports related. How I think the media specifically is like, how like Draymond Green and Pat Bev and they say the new media, right? Mm-hmm. My debate to him was that the old media specifically is unfair because they have all of the power and they can create narratives that can like ruin someone's like Russell Westbrook's career. Not to say that Russell Westbrook doesn't play into it as well too, but if that narrative
leave my nigga alone.
But if the narrative gets out that he's a difficult guy, like he's difficult, that he, he could be a year out of the league because of this narrative. That doesn't necessarily mean he's a difficult guy.
Carmelo?
This nigga told you. Was Melo difficult?
I don't know.
He was when he didn't want to come off the bench.
Yeah, that was his issue, and that was Russ's issue with everybody's issue with Russ. Not that he's a toxic person in the locker room per se. It's just he sucked on the court. So motherfuckers was mad at him in the locker room, and fans were mad at him, and media was mad at him, especially because he's in LA with the stars and the spotlight and everything is different. Like if he was thinking it up in Memphis may be a playoff caliber team, but they'll talk about it, but he ain't on national TV every day or every other game.
Yeah. So
like you get to see him on national TV most of the time. Russ is going to be the center of attention. They have a whole blooper reel on Undisputed with clown music in the background for every turnover that Russ does. Every game,
every bad shot that he takes,
every single game.
Yeah.
See, but like to me, that's all like intentional, like content created to help create this story that he is not good. But the truth and the facts of it is that doesn't necessarily mean he's not good. But putting clown music behind it was a choice.
It frames it a specific way.
It frames it a specific
but
way.
I don't think that it's not creating a whole different dynamic. Like when they were doing that, he wasn't playing well. Like it would be one thing if they were trying to do it now. It's like dude's been balling for like almost a month now. Like it wouldn't be fair at this point. Yeah. But I think that when he was playing poorly, like that was the conversation that was going around online. Like they didn't just create it. Like Russell Westbrook was playing fine, and then they started playing clown music, and now everybody's like, "Oh, Russell sucked." It's like people were talking about Russ sucked. Like Duch and Ken was on here every week. Like,
I was thinking it up.
I don't know. So
but again,
like
that was
it exacerbates it. Like it puts a spotlight on it. But
but he was thinking it up. Last year, dog. Like it wasn't just he didn't just start this year. He was thinking it up last year.
Man,
but it has nothing to do with his character in the actual locker room outside of
thinking it up, bro. Like
to go back to your point of the media.
I told you why he was thinking it up. It was because he needed the ball in his hand. The offense wasn't. He didn't fit the offense.
But Duch, the truth about the Lakers is new coach, new system, new.
I didn't have nothing to do with it, bro.
But it was 10 games.
Did you watch the game? Was you watching the games? No, you was not. That's what I'm saying, bro. You be talking about stuff you want to watch.
How many have you actually seen him play? How many games have you actually seen him play?
None. He hasn't watched. He don't even watch basketball. He hasn't even watched basketball.
This nigga won't let me answer the question.
Because I know you don't even watch Bucks games. How are you gonna watch a Laker game? And again, I know you don't watch it because it come on late at night, and you
I was gonna say the Laker game is the one you
like
catch.
12:00 a.m. fam. You're not watching it.
So let me answer the question appropriately.
Okay.
There has been a few. I have been watching Bucks games. Like I have been working a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I watch a lot of ESPN. I watch
a lot of
highlights.
A lot of highlights, yeah.
A lot of highlights. But I feel like the points that I was making wasn't disputing the points that he wasn't stinking it up. My points was, first off, it was like 5 or 10 games into the season when everybody was at Russ' head. First off, that's not enough.
Last year, they was at his last year.
But this is a whole new season, whole new coach,
he's
whole
still
new everything.
Stinking it up.
Give him,
he's still stinking it up, bro.
Give him 20 games to be weak. Like, let me get 20 games before I call you
a season.
The game of the
whole season,
and then the first.
But he doing up.
And then the first games of the next season, you still stinking it up. What I'm supposed to do, fam?
He's doing all right now, though.
Yeah, he's straight.
That's better now.
Because you gave him some time.
You gave him a year and a half.
No, nigga, because we had him come off the bench, nigga. You got the ball in his hand.
And like, I don't think either one of y'all is wrong. Like, Q, your point, like, obviously he needed some time to acclimate himself to the system. But at the same time, like at the beginning of the season, he was still like the same dude from last year where he's like, I'm not coming off the bench. I'm too good for this. Like, he wasn't really buying in. Like, once he bought in, shit took off. So it's like,
Let me thousand.
Oh man, they got stop trying to this day show, fam. They got a order
of operations.
We can shuffle around. We
just want to debate and shit.
Nah, don't let me do that. I'll be talking too much.
I know you do, fam.
My bad. Hey,
I
Duch, you need to calm
They got the
down.
NBA section. You come back and talk NBA on that section,
Dude,
man.
my wife already texted me, but look, hold on, Duch, you need to calm down.
Look,
God
dog,
bless. My bad.
You in the
shut up.
bathroom, dog?
Huh?
He sound like he in
in
the
the
bathroom.
No. I'm in me and Sarah room. We rented an Airbnb. I'm in me and Sarah room.
Okay, tell the family we said hello. We appreciate y'all for letting them
Appreciate
borrow
you.
you.
I definitely just walked away.
Yeah, you about to go get in trouble.
Damn, you ain't say nothing to nobody. You just
Go get in trouble, dog.
No, I just walked away with the dog. The dog right there.
you gonna blame the
you dog said
Yeah, go get in trouble.
You had to go check on the dog. You just had to go check on the dog real quick. That is hilarious. But okay.
We can jump into NFL. So Q, I don't know how familiar you are with this, but each week we got a pick and pull. So we go through each NFL game. Everybody makes their picks. The people that are in our pick and pool, they're supposed to listen along, make their picks at the same time. So the leaderboard for the season. Who got first place? Actually, I don't have that. But the winners from last week were P. Ertl, Dwayne, and Victoria's Secrets.
Victoria's Secrets.
Yep.
That's hey, I can't say nothing. My fantasy team name. I can't say nothing.
Yeah, Tim a freak boy on the fantasy football team name.
Is he?
Remember I told you it was back shots to the end
Oh
zone.
yeah, I forgot what it is. Yeah, I remember.
Back shots to the end zone, bro.
Yeah, I remember.
Pause.
God bless the back shots.
We also have a FanDuel league where people aren't participating right now, so y'all costing people money. So you need to make sure that you get your FanDuel picks in before Sunday kickoffs.
Hey, bro.
And that's a message from Camille. I'm just a messenger. Don't come in my head.
Don't they got to have me by Thursday? For Thursday? Don't the new week start?
No, bro. It's just Sunday. They got a whole damn week to get their shit together.
Okay. My fault.
And these motherfuckers here. I even asked motherfuckers. I said, "Hey, before I invite you to this joint, you cool with playing at least 15 games?" They said, "Yeah, let me in."
All right.
I mean, energy in September is different from energy in November.
Yeah, that's true.
That's when you're losing.
Yeah, I was about to say it's
and you put money in. I'm like, getting
right. I don't know, but I ain't gonna keep on throwing these dollars in there. I feel you. Okay.
But yeah, we got 3 games on Thursday. Obviously, it's
3?
Thanksgiving. So
oh yeah, that's right.
The first of which is Patriots and Vikings. Tim, who you got?
Man, I don't, bro. Listen, okay, so Minnesota kind of pissed me off about Sunday. Not kind of, they really pissed me off on Sunday because after we smoked, hell yeah, that was a Cowboy game, 40-3.
Tim, I felt bad for you. Like we missed last week. That was the one week you had to like just go
get my shit off. I was gonna get my shit off because fuck these Cowboy fans. I was gonna get my shit off. They couldn't have said shit to me. You know why? Because we smacked them ass. We hit all 5 points of their star and made them feel bad, bro. Played bad as shit. To them turn around 40-3, and then
what's going on, bro?
Got smoked.
What's going on, Sam? The Packers.
They bad team.
Nicolas Cage needs to go ahead and sit on the bench.
Is that you ready for that? That's finally we got to that point.
Actually, Aaron didn't have a bad game. Like he's been playing better, but he's still missing wide open motherfuckers. Like, bro, I mean, nobody within 15 yards. Why is the ball on the ground? Why is the ball on the ground, bro?
It was the ayahuasca. They said it was the ayahuasca.
I'm sick of him and his shit. He ain't over there no more, bro. The ayahuasca should have got his shit straight a while ago. He should have been floating on the plane that's level to the throws, but instead he throwing them bitches in the dirt. Why is my man 30 yards down the field wide open and you throwing it out of bounds on the sideline? I don't understand. Again, I've said it all year. If this is the level of fucking production we gonna get from this nigga, you can sit his ass down. I'm good. I am good.
Jordan Love.
Plus, we losing anyway, so what the fuck?
Well, yeah.
They already talking about 11 teams that we can trade his ass to. You know what? Go ahead and run down that list.
Get some plays in real quick.
I have a question. I have a question for you about that. How much was it Devontae Adams?
Mm-hmm.
How much of it
Oh, he gone.
The
in-laws came in.
Wi-Fi.
Devontae Adams put a call in like, hey, he ain't finna be talking about me.
Got your Wi-Fi off, dog.
No. Somebody called me.
Oh, we thought the in-laws rolled in on you.
Nah, it was spam. Hey, my wife about 10 minutes away from walking up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All for content. He gonna get in trouble. You don't care.
Let me get this part about the Packers. And
Okay.
I do watch football, dude.
I didn't say nothing about that, fam. I'm here to listen.
My issue with football is it's hard for me to blame Aaron Rodgers where it feels like it's everybody else.
You sound like Aaron. Just so you know, before you even continue, this is what he's been saying all year. So before you continue, Rodgers the third.
But this is my issue with football as a whole. Besides like Tom Brady, right? It feels like it's easy to blame the quarterback when especially somebody like Aaron Rodgers who's so good that he made wide receivers good. But like if the rest of the team trash, the quarterback gonna be trash too, right?
No, because that's
like
Rodgers.
Not necessarily.
He's carried teams that have not, in essence, been up to snuff because he's been that great, especially on offenses. But Aaron is in the rinse cycle right now, and he needs to stop pretending like he just started his cycle. So when he is done flinging the ball everywhere but to the right motherfuckers. Oh,
that's crazy. Y'all called that early too, early in the season.
I ain't like this nigga all season, all preseason, training camp. He ain't even there. I ain't even liked him. I ain't liked him. I was just saying, then he came out there and looked like a dud.
Week 2, week 3, I've been like, you don't look right. And like, I think that with great power comes great responsibility. So like, if you get all the credit when you win, you also take all the blame when you lose. Like,
great.
You don't get to just pick and choose when like when everything is done on your right arm. You know what I mean? Like so. And to Tim's point, like in the past, you've been good enough to carry it. It's like if you're not playing up to the standard that you set previously, then you open yourself up to criticism.
That's right.
And you can't blame everybody but you.
Yeah, that's right.
The whole season, he been blaming everybody except for the last 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks, he's taking the blame.
Oh, okay.
He's taking
he
responsibility.
takes the blame, but then he's also like, yeah, we're all playing poorly, myself included. It's like
defense can't stop no damn body.
We all playing bad part.
So what's the solution? I
don't think there is a solution.
Shit, ain't none this year. It's done. It's sport, bro. Like we find out what Jordan Love can do.
Is it a possibility to make it to the playoffs?
Yeah, it's still possible. It's still a possibility due to the fact that it's some shitty teams still in the NFC.
Okay.
Everybody kind of shitty together. Well, you just happen to take a really big shit in the year that we.
So if it's still possible, that means that there has to be solutions. So
they're saying it's over.
They got to run the next 6.
I don't think it's necessarily over. I do think that we came into the season with high expectations for a reason. So there's talent there. Like they just got to play better. To be quite honest, like it's poor play, like it's poor performance. Yes, coaching has been questionable, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Wide receivers have dropped passes. The offensive line has been shaky health-wise and performance-wise. It's just everybody has to play better. Like there is no magic solution. There is no, oh man, if they just shift this person to this position, or if they start playing the 3-4 or 4-3, or well,
if we sign this person, nope.
You just got to play better. Like that's. It's not great analysis, but it is what it is. Like they're just playing poorly. Like they're missing tackles, they're dropping balls, they're people in the wrong spot, like wide receivers running the wrong routes.
Yeah.
Still,
coaches are not giving the ball to their best player on offense. Like it's everybody, and they just need to perform better.
Putting the wrong players in on special teams for 7 damn games straight.
Had that man returning punts.
Knowing damn well. Wait, we gave him a season and some games to get his shit together. And that motherfucker, bro. Ooh. But
like there's not one, like it's not all on Rodgers. Like I do want to make that clear, but he is part of the problem. Like he's not playing well.
Correct. But with that being said,
I don't know how we got on the Packers, but Vikings and Patriots.
We were talking about the Vikings. I'll take The Vikings, bro. Because we was about to talk about the Cowboys, and then the Cowboys smoked them, and then we couldn't talk about them because of the Packers.
Yeah.
Just to run it back.
I don't know.
I would say Vikings.
You said the Vikings?
Yeah.
Minnesota bounced back.
So I don't have a choice. So I'm just gonna go with the Patriots.
I'm gonna go with the Vikings. I hate the Patriots. I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
You don't like Bill?
Nah, man. I don't. See, I'm not enough of an NFL fan to really hate them. I just hate the idea of what their fans represent. Shout out to my nigga Tony.
Next game is Bills and Lions.
Oh shit. I don't want to count Detroit out, to be honest. Like,
gotta go with the
they've been, especially on Turkey Day. Now they've been smoked on Turkey Day. Don't get me wrong.
They definitely have.
But they put up some good games on Turkey Day too, and the way that their offense is kind of humming right now. And the Bills is.
I know they were up when I checked the scores, but I don't.
They did. They beat the Giants 31-18.
Okay.
Like I said, they offense is humming. Like the running backs, Williams has been clowning, Swift been clowning, Jared Goff has been getting his Alex Smith on. Like Detroit has been doing pretty. So I won't count them out.
Are they playing? Where are they playing? Are they playing in Detroit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
On Turkey Day.
Didn't the Bills just play? Because it snowed out, or whatever.
Yeah. Bro, can I just say, like, I've lived in Wisconsin my entire life. My mind could not comprehend 66 inches of snow.
Dog.
I couldn't even visualize. I could not imagine what that was.
Yeah, dog. That's crazy.
Yeah. Upstate New York different. Bro.
They showed that when they showed that video of the arena. I was like, the football field. Like, golly, dog. You could see it, dog. You couldn't tell what was what.
I had a professor from Syracuse, upstate New York, and he said that the snow would come up to the top of their house, like the roof.
That's some wild shit. Nope.
That's
Nope. That's too much, bro. And you gonna be the one leaving the crib because the snow taller than everybody girl. So you gonna be the one leaving the house for everything. Everything. You got to deal with these this inclement weather, these hazardous conditions and shit. Nah, I'm good on that, man. We ain't going nowhere for days. Hopefully, we just got done shopping. Well, they told us in advance. You should have did your shopping.
Should have been all right. Yeah.
Should have been.
I'm taking Bills.
Yeah, me too.
Bills.
This is if I was doing a parlay on what's the name for sure.
Okay, fair enough.
I might do a parlay.
Just did a money line bet. All the money line. That's what we're doing. Except for it's just all the money line bets.
Mm-hmm.
Who we got next?
We got Giants and Cowboys.
They both 7-3 too.
Yeah.
I fucking hate the Cowboys, man.
Then who you telling, bro? Who the fuck you telling?
They're the worst fans in the world, fam. What's a worst fan?
I thought the Lakers was, man.
LeBron.
Can I just say that this episode is like the Spider-Man meme the entire time?
Yeah. Down there at the bottom too.
That's funny.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know,
bro. LeBron fans are worse than Cowboy fans, but that's about it.
Shit, LeBron is a Cowboy fan. That's
goddamn. Makes sense.
That's funny.
Like shit. Yeah.
He was there when he got the championships in the 90s. He told them.
I can even deal with LeBron fans the older I get because the more I realize he's like one of the greatest black men ever, I have to appreciate it. Cowboy fans ain't won since the 80s?
90s.
96.
And then as an advertising guy, I hate the idea that people think it's America's team.
I hate it with a passion.
It's just a push.
Who is?
The
Green Bay. Fuck you mean?
The Packers are more
either. Since 2010.
We more recent than the Cowboys won.
Yeah. Barely? Well, no.
Barely?
No, ain't no barely. It's at least 20 years almost.
Bears fans.
And then them motherfuckers still talking and they ain't won shit since that 20.
Man, y'all can't say that about the Lakers. We just won one.
Lakers fans
just got one too. Ain't nobody say shit.
Yeah.
I can't get mad at the Lakers. That me being mad at Lakers fans was a young Quincy.
Okay.
An older Quincy understands that. Listen, they win. I can't get mad at you if you win.
Come on now.
The Cowboys
don't say you hate the Patriots.
He did. They won 7. He won 5, 6. 6, right?
It's not the same, bro.
No, you hate.
It's not the same. It's not. The
Patriots. We always said, bro.
See,
anything outside the winning is hate, dog.
Can I keep it a buck right out of this? See, I'm on live. I don't know who's watching this.
Yeah, come on now.
You know what? God bless.
Nah,
Bud.
Said fuck it. I'm gonna hold that one.
You know what I'm saying? New platform. You know what I'm saying? You don't know.
Hey, that's all right, because we got you. I'm gonna go. Fuck, I don't want. No, I'm going with the Giants. Fuck that.
Why you even act like you were about to say something different? You know,
I don't need. You know, I put my faith in them 1 week, and I got
on this segment.
Man,
you did it 1 week, and they lost.
And then they bro, it was. I was like, see, I knew it. I knew it. And I did it, and I felt bad about it. I felt shitty. I had to go in the bathroom, yak a couple times, wash my face and shit. Like it came back wrong. They still hurt my pockets. I let it go through. I can't blame nobody but
myself. Can't blame nobody but yourself.
Can't do it because I knew better.
Cowboys got a black quarterback, so that's who I gotta go with.
Oh, okay, yeah, you ain't wrong.
So on Sunday we got Buccaneers and Browns. Buccaneers because fuck the Browns.
Yeah, because your boy, DeJean, not your boy, but DeJean will be back next week.
Mm-hmm. He might.
Damn, it's a MAGA quarterback versus a rapist quarterback. Shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cheese and rice. A lot of cheese and rice.
I'm gonna pick the Buccaneers.
Yeah, I got the Bucks. Tom is starting to pick it up on offense.
We can kind of speed through these next couple because I don't think anybody cares. Bengals and Titans.
Bengals.
Hold on.
Titans.
Even though Tennessee running like a motherfucker.
I like Titans. I'm in Tennessee right now. Titans.
There you go. Texans and Dolphins.
Miami. Oh, that's right.
Miami.
That's right. You said
I'm getting damn, that's fucked up. I'm getting Mr. CTE, man. I'm getting Young G. I'm getting the Dolphins.
Yeah, definitely Miami.
I didn't know his brother played for University of Maryland. He got injured in the Ohio State game. I'm like, damn, your whole family just
your whole family, bro. Yeah.
Who the hell y'all talking about?
Tua.
Oh shit. Yeah. Fair enough.
Bears and Jets. Bears got a black quarterback, so you know.
He hurt.
Oh yeah, he is hurt.
I got the Jets.
What I say, he day to day. If he plays, I got the Bears. If he doesn't, I got the Jets.
Everything black, huh?
I'm gonna do it.
That's how you go.
I don't get about the NFL, so it's like I'm gonna just vote with my conscience.
You just go back black quarterback. I'm doing the Jets.
Falcons and Commanders.
I'm gonna have to put some money on this for sure.
Commanders defense finally starting to show up. Like they starting to look like that scary ass defense. And Chase Young is about to be back soon, but they starting to look like that scary defense. Falcons offense has been pretty decent. But it's Marcus Mariota versus the Commanders, so I'm gonna go with the Commanders. Oh, Kyle Pitts just got hurt too.
I live in Atlanta, and I'm gonna go Atlanta, but don't nobody like the Falcons in Atlanta, man.
Really?
Everybody like Georgia, fam. It's a
Bulldog.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Apparently, they went crazy for Michael Vick though. Like that was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They were into the Falcons in.
Who they playing? Commanders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch the football team.
Watching football team. Yeah.
Broncos and Panthers.
Damn, Russ.
What's up with Russ?
What's his thing he say after everything now?
Let's ride.
Let's ride. I'm going with let's ride.
Ooh, man,
you can't trust him.
Do y'all got that he was calling the other team plays, the old team plays?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They was like they felt that at one point in time that Russ was calling the plays
from Seattle.
Yeah. I was like,
oh, you gotta chill out.
Like, and they was confused as fuck, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Like the offensive lineman looking like.
They said he was audible and the audibles was for like his old Seattle shit, and motherfuckers get him like, bro, what the fuck?
What are you talking about, bro?
What?
Is he black?
Yeah, he racially.
He confused.
No. You said everything black, fam.
Oh, you talking about black quarterback?
If it's black quarterback, he goes to Russ.
Yeah,
he look a little Bruno Mars.
I don't go with these quarterbacks because I think they're good, and just because they black don't mean that they good.
Yeah,
but I have to vote my conscience.
I don't know if he black. Is he Bruno Mars? Is he Rock? Or is he?
His daddy black?
He says he Bruno Mars.
His daddy black, so he black.
Sam Darnold is starting for Carolina.
Yeah,
good shit, man. I forgot about that.
Just don't mess up.
Broncos defense is cool. Yeah, bro.
I mean, it's a 3-7 team versus a 3-8 team. I don't really care one way or the other.
And they got to pick up a new running back. They cut Melvin Gordon.
Oh yeah,
but my man can't keep the ball off the ground. So, say la vie, my guy.
Ravens, Jaguars,
Baltimore.
Easy money.
Who's Denver playing?
Denver's playing Carolina.
The Panthers.
Baker.
Go with.
Oh, Baker ain't playing. You said somebody else started.
Sam Darnold is the new starter.
Okay, I'm going with Denver. Okay, I'm just trying to get this parlay together.
For sure.
Hey, I gotta hop, y'all. Y'all. Thank y'all for having me on.
Appreciate you for coming through, bro.
Got to switch the banner we get you. There you go.
Stretch my arms.
I forgot about the music.
What'd you say, dude?
I forgot about the music, fam.
Oh yeah.
Please don't stop.
Yeah.
Please don't stop this. Please don't stop this. Please don't stop.
Okay. Where we at? Oh, Ravens, Jaguars. Y'all pick one.
Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm going.
Damn, even you picking against the Jaguars?
I mean, yeah, bro. I mean, Lamar Cole. What you mean? The Ravens is nice. Plus, Jacksonville. They know your personnel.
There you go. Chargers and Cardinals. Kyler Murray hurt, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Chargers. Because Arizona ain't got no offense like that now that Kyler hurt.
Yeah. Put my money down. I'm gonna do Chargers.
Raiders and Seahawks.
The Seattle Raiders are trash, bro.
Hey, bro. I'm in big trouble. Why? Okay. Yeah.
Kyler playing CFD while he hurt.
My fault, baby.
You said Kyler's trying to play hurt?
No, Mark said that Kyler is playing
Call of Duty while hurt. Oh wow. Yeah, probably, bro. He ain't got nothing else to do. I mean, he could be studying, but you know.
I was gonna say it ain't
like
he's
free time. That's his free time. The Chargers is the better than I got Seattle for the Raiders versus the Raiders because they trash.
Yeah. Seattle. Did you pick Seattle versus Las Vegas?
Yeah, Seattle.
Yep, same. So Rams and Chiefs. First of all, I got the Chiefs. Second of all,
yes.
Did y'all see the clip of Jalen Ramsey calling out LeBron for lying?
Yeah.
Like, you know they got me.
Motherfucker couldn't say nothing. He just started rolling. Like, bro, they done ran it back, dog. Like, you be out here lying like a motherfucker. Hey, you reading that book upside down like that. What's wrong?
Harrell.
We got a picture of you out here lying like that.
Lying like a mug.
That's hilarious. And nobody caught it in the moment.
Yeah.
Nobody really caught it. But, oh, man, LeBron's inspiration. Book upside damn down.
He's been inspirational.
Motherfucker, it, bro.
Dude's on page 23 for 3 years.
For 3 years. I'm
some wild shit. Oh yeah, Kansas City for sure.
Saints and 49ers.
San Francisco, they're starting to pick it up. They're starting to look like they're getting ready for the playoffs.
And so Jameis just lost his job, huh?
Yeah, no, it's
gone.
Okay.
All right, well, I ain't got to pick the Saints no more, so
I'm going 49ers too.
All right. Sunday Night Football. We got the 4-7 Green Bay Packers against the 9-1 Philadelphia Eagles.
Philly.
Mark said that the Eagles are wearing all black to end the Packers season.
I damn jersey, motherfucking all black. Oh, the black Eagles jersey.
Black helmet, black.
Yeah.
Oh. But you know what? Them sorry motherfuckers again play up to the and they play down. I keep saying this. I know you keep arguing that they don't, but these motherfuckers every week done show good teams. They right there with they ass. Bad teams, they gonna get smoked. Right there. So I'm gonna go with Green Bay because I feel like they're gonna put a hell of a game, and we just might ink that motherfucker out against the Eagles. And they go and sign Odell.
I don't know. Odell and the Cowboys are flirting real hard. Like they even had their official Twitter, like, "Hey, yo, move Odell." Like,
woo. Yeah, like if the Cowboys win one more game, Odell probably sign with them. Or the minute that they secure a playoff spot, he'll probably sign with them.
That'd be lit.
They've been talking shit. Parsons
like, just don't want to picture the man to rehab. That's all that is.
Yeah.
He's like, come to me when you healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna pick the Packers just off GP, but I don't believe that they'll win.
Oh, sorry, son of the guns. If Aaron can put the ball where it needs to be,
that's a big if.
That's a big if.
If we can wrap our arms around players instead of throwing our shoulders,
also a big if.
If we can catch the ball as it's thrown to us, whether it's in our face, in our chest, or in our stomach, if it hits your hands, grab it.
Shout out to Christian Watson. Getting this shit off.
The Rook has shown up.
5 touchdowns in the last 2 games.
He now leads all the rookies in rookie wide receivers in touchdowns.
That's it.
5 is actually a pretty decent amount in the season. Like motherfucking top tier seasons is like 10, 12.
Yeah.
So 5 is pretty. That's a nice chunk of change. And if he go 2 more games, if he goes the last 6 games and gets 3 more touchdowns, we'll say his rookie year he had 8 touchdowns. That's nice for a rookie year. Then you're gonna be expected to get 10 to 12 next year.
I mean,
you know how that goes.
Fast, and he can jump. Like he should catch a bunch of touchdowns. To be quite honest.
Yeah.
It's concentration, bro. The motherfucker I don't know who's worse. Fucking James Jones. A rookie. Oh shit, because Devontae was dropping shit too, but damn, bro.
That's the thing about wide receivers, especially like the ones that the Packers have had through their system in the Rodgers era. They start off slow, so that's why I wasn't tripping like when he was dropping passes early and not running the correct routes. It's like they'll get it together. Like Dobbs, like same thing. Like he had.
I can't wait for him to come back.
They've shown me enough. It's just like people expect them to be like superstars out the gate. It's like that's not realistic.
I know this is gonna sound weird.
It's like if they're not gonna be in the right spot, like don't have their ass out here. How they gonna learn to be in the right spot if
they're not out there?
I know it's gonna sound weird.
And
it's on wax, I know. But
and tape.
I truly feel like if we put Jordan Love in our offense now, he has a better chemistry with the wide receivers than Rodgers would. Offense would actually be better at this point.
I mean, what would it hurt?
So, because Rodgers still has that point where he just holds the ball, like he won't throw it to some motherfucker. Even though he's even said like I've seen some cats open before. I need to make sure I let go of the bro. He just don't throw. Sometimes he don't trust him.
Yeah,
there are moments like with Jordan Love, he's on the hey, I got some shit to prove. I either go with my next contract, either with his Green Bay or not. We're gonna let this bitch go. I'm just trying not to make no mistakes, but we're gonna let this bitch go.
And like that last point is the reason why like it's frustrating that Rodgers holds the ball so much, but it is because he doesn't want to throw interceptions. Like and honestly, the most important thing about being a quarterback is not turning the ball over.
That's what Mark.
Like, even this is probably like his worst interception season of his career, I would imagine, or at least in the last 15 years. And he's still not throwing a bunch of interceptions. He's just throwing more than we're used to. So,
to Mark's point, he said he don't trust what he's seeing, but I don't think he trusts his arm either no more. Like that, not like he used to. I think that's a factor. Like, he sees it and he's like, man, shit, I would have let go, but I don't know, he might not make it.
Yeah.
And sometimes when he do, he was like, shit, it ain't make it. I knew that motherfucker. So now he kind of second guessing himself too, I feel like, which again goes back to what Jordan Love, like, shit, he got the youth on his side. He got the indestructible right now. Like, shit, I got the arm. I'm going to make this go. And I feel like the report he made with the receivers this offseason really will,
Mark
I think it'll be a good look. He can't put the ball where the fuck it's supposed to be. Mark.
Yeah.
That's the problem. But then he could go in and practice and toss some bitches in the corner of the end zone to a fucking net. I don't want to see that shit. It's like the sharpshooter motherfucker in the NBA. Don't show me videos you shooting threes and my nigga out here 0 for 7 for the night. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
He said, I don't want to see you with sharpshooter. You get in the air, you airballing and shit.
I kid you not. I seen that's the thing with Grayson Allen. Seen that video with him and the sharpshooter. Put some money on the motherfucker to hit 2 threes. My man's was 0 for 7. He had a string where he was 4 in a row.
Yeah,
wide open. Miss it. I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, I seen that clip of that.
Don't want to see that
because somebody else bet on him and he did that shit too.
I don't even know.
I told y'all from the jump, like, don't. That man is a self-promoter.
Yeah,
more power to him. But don't trust him with your NBA players. Like, no. Like, Giannis worked with him over summer. He having the worst shooting season of his career.
That's wild shit.
That man belongs under the jail for what he's done.
That's when Bobby Portis came back last year.
Starting to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Bobby Portis, his testament to how his craft is honed to perfection. Because Bobby was shooting the lights out last year. Like, he was shooting really good. And he was like, all thanks to my guy. Yeah.
Last game of the week, Monday Night Football, Steelers and God, that's a terrible game. Steelers and Colts, who have actually won. No, they almost won their second straight game under just Saturday. They lost to the Eagles at the last minute.
Yeah, that was a good game. That was the game I actually had on the TV. But TJ Watt is back for the Steelers now too. Colts are playing better. Matt Ryan's playing. Jonathan Taylor looking like old Jonathan Taylor now, or last year's Taylor. Steelers defense is kind of back. I'm gonna go with the Steelers. They don't have no offense though. I'm gonna go with the Colts. Yeah, the Steelers ain't got no damn offense, bro. Like,
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
Just dither over for a minute and a half. I don't really care. So Steelers, they got a black coach.
I was about to say Steelers too. They got a black coach.
All right. So if you've been following along and putting your picks in on ESPN, make sure that you put in your tiebreaker and save your picks. No, you don't want to be like Tim out here. Not have your picks saved.
Yeah. I save every week, bro. It's something with the servers.
ESPN just don't like it. I don't know what it is to them.
They don't like my IP address.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Stephen A. put in the call. He's like, hey,
hey, you see stuff coming from him. Flag
it. But moving into NBA, as you remember, this year we're doing a little different. Each week we're going to pick one thing that caught our eye or piqued our interest from the NBA in the week that was. I know Duch said that he had something for show, so I'm going to let Duch lead it off. What's your one thing this week?
The Lakers, man. We're on a 3-game winning streak.
Hey,
on the rails. And
hey, Tim, look.
I didn't say nothing.
Tim, look. That's cute. The 3-game winning streak. That's cute.
I went to the standings.
But it's 3. You know,
I went to the standings and I hit Western Conference. And I'm like, okay, 3 games.
No, we 5 like 10 or something like that.
I was like, y'all how many games above Houston? Y'all just above Houston.
Yeah, we like
2 games over Houston.
Right? Hey, they got
5 and 10.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, that's the beginning of the come up.
They have been playing a lot better. Like AD has been balling.
Yeah, AD
right off the bench.
Definitely been playing better, a lot better.
They're starting to gel, and I feel good for Darvin Ham. Like I like that his system is starting to pick it up a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. I haven't picked up any of the if he's brought over any of the Bucks' set yet, but I know your defense is
like not defensively, no, because they don't have the pieces, but offensively, like it is the 5 out, 4 out, 1 in.
1 in. Mm-hmm.
Davis is in.
Should be, but not like they have LeBron attack and then kick it out to shooters essentially, or Russ when he's leading the bench unit.
Yeah,
but I like that, and I didn't realize that Schroeder had came back too. So like him and Russ, like that's a lot of speed off the bench, and they just be pushing it.
Boy, I bet they be out there running for nothing sometimes.
You already know. You already know the
turnover. They got to ran full court 3 times. Stop.
That's great.
But that sounds like it'd be fun though, especially like with the rest of that athleticism, shorter speed, and he can shoot. So that sounds like it'd be fun.
Oh man, I'm happy right now. I'm content right now.
And they can get AD the ball in space and shit, give him a little room to work.
Yeah, man.
Now, coincidentally, they're on a 3-game winning streak. LeBron ain't played in 5 games.
Oh,
I'm not saying
you gonna hit him with the Aaron Rodgers,
right? I want to say he Rodgers out here now. Hit him with the
Aaron Rodgers.
Like LeBron teams don't run like that though. Like, and like they've been running, and they've been showcasing Anthony Davis. Like it's been everything run through him. So it's like, does that change once LeBron returns, and do they go back to playing it the way they were? I don't know. Like I'm not saying I'm joking. Like I'm not blaming LeBron, but I'm just saying like the way that they've been playing. I don't know if this is the way they can continue to play
with LeBron out there.
Comes back.
I guess thinking about it, like when we talk about the 4 out 1 in, and if you look at it in comparison to how like the Bucks were, Davis would be. And at this moment, David is great in that position, especially because he can threaten you to stretch the floor.
Yeah,
I don't know why they still think he's a real shooter, but they still threaten you to stretch the floor. So they'll actually close out hard at the 3-point line where he can actually order at the elbow and he'll move in and he got a nice fadeaway and shit like that. So I can see that. But with Brian coming back, you can't necessarily have that because it's not the same gravity. It's like the orbit is kind of shifted a little bit. So y'all got to get rid of Brian? Is that what you said?
Hey man, I ain't saying nothing, fam. All I'm saying, we on 3 games. He ain't been playing. I thought about that this morning too, like as in the Aaron Rodgers shit. Like, is it Brian really?
I mean, but he was still put up his 27, 7, and 7.
He was. But it ain't it's the kid, like you said, fam. It's a different, down there like a different team out there when LeBron ain't out there. And ain't in a bad way. It's just different. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got younger, faster players. Like y'all definitely got younger. Like I know a lot of people like, well, where? What? Like no, y'all definitely got some younger wings that can move, bro. Like I don't know what Kendrick Nunn doing over there still, but y'all got some players over there that be. And Lonnie Walker, bro.
Yeah, that man's.
I like Lonnie.
Yeah.
Tim, you got one thing? What's one thing?
Just one thing that got me singing. I'm just still. So instead of Utah, I'm just go to Lori until they fall off, bro. Like them motherfuckers have been. So I think it was Jordan Clarkson. He had a quote. He was like, the biggest thing with our team and the reason why we're giving people issues is because we got a lot of mismatches. But we feel like everybody, the way our team is constructed, everybody pretty much throughout the night has a mismatch.
Okay.
So who has the bigger one? And if that one don't work out, we're going to the next one.
Go to the next one. Makes sense.
I'm like, yeah, because he's a weird ass hooper that you like. Who the fuck for the guard his ass, and then Laurie is huge, bro, huge. And then Walker Kessler, he's not bad, bro. He's not bad.
No, he's not actually.
Okay, is it Kessler Walker? Walker Kessler.
I think it's Walker Kessler.
I think it's
No,
Like he got
Walker
two first names. I don't know.
Yeah,
And Mike Conley has been all right, bro. He's been getting his Alex Smith on. Like that's kind of what Mike Conley.
Oh yeah, he hurt now. But
Yeah. Getting his Alex Smith on, you know. So, when he in the game, he managing like a motherfucker, but then he get hurt, he go. But no, they're still very interesting to me. And like I said, just the mixture and the land of misfit toys. Until they are not knocked off the top perch in the West, I'm new with them every week. They'll be like my Cinderella story each week.
I mean, to your point, like they are still number one in the West. And I think this is actually Camille's one thing too. Let me check before I misattribute it. Yep. So first place in the West is Utah with 7 losses. Ninth place in the West is Dallas with 7 losses.
That's fucking.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
So Utah's 12-7, Dallas is 9-7, but still, like,
Yeah,
they're equal in the loss column. Like Sacramento, Denver, and Phoenix all have 6 losses. So one loss separates the first place team from the ninth place
team.
That's wild right now.
Minnesota got 8 losses. So like it's they're all.
And we're already a quarter of the way through the season.
Mm-hmm.
Are we?
It's 82 games. This is what? That was what? 22 games? 21 games?
Utah has 19 games. Then looks like they played the most.
2 more games? Oh shit! A game?
Yeah, I mean, like, shit, we are getting close. Like,
yeah, I'm about shit. Be right there.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, Milwaukee and Boston are far ahead of the league. They only have 4 losses each.
Oh, okay. On the East.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of talent in the league, and Utah is definitely surprising me because I thought they were just gonna pack it in. And
I thought they was too.
We definitely thought Wembanyama was gonna go over there.
My team is part of this jumble in the West. Light the beam. Like, shout out to the Sacramento Kings. They are hooping. They have won 6 straight games.
They are.
Their offense is nuts. De'Aaron Fox
hooping.
Like
fucking hooping, bro. Like,
no, he been getting this shit off. Okay.
Like, shout out to the Dunker Spot podcast. They had a stat. So De'Aaron Fox, Giannis, and Steph Curry are the only players in the league averaging 25, 6, and 6. I think that was a stat. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't care. Either way, like, he in elite company with the stuff that he's doing right now. Like, that man, like, he can shoot threes for real now. Like, he hitting clutch shots. And I said like the beam. So like they have like a light beam that they have on the roof of they just installed it. I want to say that they haven't lost since they installed it, and every time they win, they have like a button and they hit it, and then they shoot it off in the sky. So like now that
oh goodness,
like the beam,
light the beam is hilarious.
Shout out to the beam team, Sacramento Kings.
Ooh, they dropped 153 on the Nets.
Boy,
what?
Dude,
153.
I was watching because that was on TNT, and I think that was their first time on TNT since like 2017, 2018, something like that. But I was watching that game, and it was fairly close, like midway through the second quarter. I think I went to like put my son down for. I don't even think I put him down for bed yet. Like I just went. I was only gone for like 5 minutes. I came back. They were up by like 20. I'm like, I'm like, yeah, that offense goes nuts because they just. Like Kevin Huerter is shooting like over 50% from 3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like they just not missing.
Kevin Huerter. Oh yeah. I forgot about
that. Terrence Davis went crazy that game, bro. But Keegan Murray is nice. Sabonis is over there nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Malik Monk.
They got Malik Monk. Nice. Like, they got a nice squad, bro.
Like their defense is still a little questionable, but like the offense is humming. And like I think that their defense is gonna get better because they got Mike Brown and he.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, so I was looking at what you were saying about the Nets game, and so it was tied at 40. with 8:31 in the second, and then with 6:04 left, they was up by 6:07 they was up by 10, and then with 4:03 they was up by 20.
God, 2 minutes.
And then with they got up to 21 was the highest at that point.
That shit is fucking nuts.
That's some wild shit.
153 points is fucking crazy.
In regulation.
Yeah.
They had 73. Wait, they only had 73 by the end. They had 73 by the end of the second.
Mm-hmm.
End of the second quarter, they had 73 damn points.
That's crazy.
And ended with 150. So
with 115. Oh my God, they had 115 at the end of the third. They ended with. They still put up another 38.
Golly.
That's wild, dog.
No, they're fun. So like if the Lakers are stinking it up and you're just up late night on League Pass, like that's you go catch
a Kings game.
I'm gonna tap in and try to watch a game.
Watch now, I give them all this love and they just gonna start getting.
Yeah, they start losing.
Motherfuckers stomping their shit out. Well, that's what's up though. That's dope.
No, it is.
Oh yeah, they're playing Memphis tonight. Who don't? Dog, it's so many players hurt in the league right now. Like Ja and Desmond Bane are both out.
Yeah, I seen
all
that.
three.
I thought Ja was coming back.
Oh yeah, he coming back
tonight. I thought he was coming back tonight.
Is he?
He may be back tonight. Let's see.
Oh yeah, he playing.
Okay.
I know he had like
they playing in Sacramento or they playing in Memphis?
Memphis.
Okay, so it's gonna be early. Early.
Yeah, it's on right now. It's
on right now.
Oh, okay.
It's close right now. We'll see at the end of the second.
Right. But like all three of the top scorers for Philly are all out. KD's healthy. It's a bunch of injuries in the league right now. It's just like, can y'all stay healthy, please?
Yeah,
because like it'll be I will
George
look at League Pass games for the night. I'm like, oh, this should be a good game, and I'm like, oh no, they really
exactly.
Or, like it's just like, damn, it sucks, but it's still good basketball going on. I think that exhausts our basketball talk for the week. I know Ken will be happy. He still got his Lakers talk in.
Yeah, man.
Okay, real quick for your stars, I got 3 of them on my fantasy basketball team. LaMelo's out, Paul George is out, and James Harden is out.
Oh yeah, Kawhi is also out now too. So like both of the stars for your Clippers are injured at the moment.
Crazy, that he keeps going.
This is my bench, bro. This is my bench. Just stay on the bench. I'm hurt.
No, that sucks.
And it doesn't even feel like it's low management. Like it's really like people just getting hurt.
No, they hurt. They hurt for real.
Hell yeah.
But WWE has one of their big 4 pay-per-views this weekend, Saturday still.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So Survivor Series War Games is set to take place this Saturday. They should have a decent card. Maybe not this match. SmackDown Women's Championship match between Shotzi and Ronda Rousey. A triple threat match for the United States Championship: Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, and Austin Theory.
That's lit.
Finn Balor versus AJ Styles, and then I'm
curious as to what that's gonna be about.
War Games matches. The women's match is Team Bianca versus Team Damage Control. So Bayley, Dakota Kai, Io Sky, Nikki Cross, and Rhea Ripley against Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Mia Yim, and a mystery opponent. Who's gonna be a mystery opponent, Tim?
I don't know. It could be Becky. Becky, because she's been out for a while. She's been out since SummerSlam,
which was July this year.
So it could be Becky. I think it was her knee or something like that. So she's been kind of like getting her shit back together. It could be Liv Morgan. It could be Liv Morgan. Like, not she don't inspire. I don't have an issue with her. I just don't like her character. It's just, okay. I mean, everybody ain't everybody's cup of tea. She just If they added her, I'll be like, okay.
Yeah, that feels like one of them things where it's like they wouldn't have it be a mystery if it wound up being her. So like it has to be somebody that people aren't necessarily expecting.
Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking it could be Becky.
Becky would make the most sense, like for a surprise.
Yeah,
but maybe like they're keeping it a surprise because they're like, we don't know if she's healthy or not. So like, it's not open, and if she can't, then we'll put somebody else in the spot.
yeah.
I think they're supposed to reveal her on Friday.
Okay.
Even though I would have hoped that they would have revealed that because they're supposed to have an advantage match on Friday, so that way whoever wins the match will be able to have the first 2-on-1 situation and
so
3-on-2 and so forth.
We're gonna put you on a minute clock. Can you explain what War Games is? Like what a War Games match is?
So from the ones that I've seen before, the War Games matches, there are 2 teams of 5. 4 are all in 4. Each teams are in cages. So the first 2 start. Whoever has the advantage then has a 2-on-1 situation.
Okay.
Then of course the next team, so on and so forth. But each round, in essence, outside of the being the same round, you have an advantage. Whoever pins first wins the match. Pin or submission first wins the match. So when you have the numbers game, you in essence want to, but the match doesn't start until everybody hits the ring.
So you just beat up people until
you're fighting until all 10 people are in there, and then once 10 people get in, they close the cage, and then the actual match starts. So you can have 20 minutes worth of a whole match before the bell even damn ring. So it's and War Games matches in the past have gotten some pretty crazy stuff, like 2 tag team partners for a while. All of a sudden, she leave the cage. Old girl, she had brace on, took the brace off, slamming her against the cage, fucked her whole knee up, and everybody was like, "Damn, that was your tag team partner on some Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty shit." Like I just out the blue, like everybody was like, "What the fuck?" But then she also helped the other team, so now it's 6-on-4. Now you like, bro, what the fuck? Like, then she ended up walking off. So then it was a disadvantage. But they have different things like that. So like the War Games can be fun.
Okay. Dwayne, you late as hell. We already talked about the Vikings getting smacked.
Boy. Disappointed.
So, and then the main event is the Brawling Brute. So it was at Sheamus, Butch, and I don't remember the other guy's name.
Rich Holland.
There you go. Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens against the Bloodline.
That should be fun. That's gonna be fun.
Roman, the Usos, Sami Zayn, and Solo.
That's gonna be a fun ass match because it's gonna, Roman probably gonna be one of the last 2 to enter.
Yeah.
He's gonna be.
I'm curious who's gonna be the. They ain't losing no damn advantage match. He's like, I'm the advantage. We're gonna come in last. But that should be fun though, because it's in essence the only title being defended is the United States title and the women's title. Other than that, the other championships are in the War Games matches. So I would feel like if you're going to substitute the title defense, you should make it up for something that's going to really be a suitable substitute.
Yeah.
And I feel like these War Game matches, how they've been in the past, will definitely be the suitable substitute because you have 2 rings together. So you have, if you ain't never seen the Duch, you have 2 rings. You have one big ass cage and 2 rings together, and there's like a little metal plate in between both the rings. So you're doing from one ring, fucking powerbomb, jumping up the top of the cage from one side to the other side. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. So it's like, pretty dope.
Table ladders and chairs match and shit like we had seen.
But you ain't seen you don't see it's a new thing. So I like it. War Games is gonna be fun. It should definitely be dope. I can't wait. I think they might add the Intercontinental title match still because Gunther ain't fighting nobody on Saturday yet, nor his cronies. So I would think they want to add him. Man, they got a whole. What is he? Is he Russian? No, he's not Russian. What is Gunther?
Austrian.
Yeah, but the motherfucker come through like the hell all motherfucker like dog. He out here with the little cats with the little military shit getting their shit, bro. It's kind of wild, but no, it should be a fun pay-per-view. Like you said, it's one of the big 4, so it's one of the ones that they're going to make sure either they're going to have top-notch matches, big surprises, usually some kind of comeback or 2 in these kind of shows. So if you're going to tune into a pay-per-view, this is one of the ones you typically want to tune into.
Okay.
All right. Switching gears, Dwight Howard has returned to professional basketball. He is playing for the Taoyuan Leopards in the Taiwanese Basketball League. In his debut, he actually had 30. He had 38 points, 25 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 blocks, and was 2 of 10 from 3.
Boy, listen.
That man was
forgot
Taiwanese Giannis.
I forgot he signed with them. But what made this shit, so I sent you his highlights, Duch. What made this shit so funny to me is whenever somebody is trash in the NBA, they were like, oh, so-and-so finna be like Shaq and Kobe over in the Chinese league when they were throwing lobs and dunking on motherfuckers and shit. But Dwight Howard's debut game to be 38, 25. I think it was like 9 assists and 4 blocks.
4 blocks.
And he was shooting threes.
10 threes.
He was doing no-look passes. Fadeaways in the mid-range.
What are you doing?
I always say, like, people underrate like how good NBA players are. Like the worst NBA player would dog walk pretty much anybody in NBA.
Yeah, get this shit off too.
That's what made it so fun. He was
get this shit off, dog.
clowning, bro. I was like, dog, this nigga really over here, really like having a like Mike game.
F2, dog. Like he stepped into it. Oh man,
like Dwight
so having his way, dog.
Game 2 was today. Game 2, Dwight had
everything, dog.
He had 23 points, 10 assists, and 9 rebounds in today's game. My man was pulling from the mid-range. He was doing fadeaways from the midi, pull-ups on the midi. He had a 3 where he kind of jab stepped him and just pulled a 3. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this?
Man, I'm watching right now, dog. He just like walked into it.
Like he just got it like that. Like he just always had it like that.
Gotta chill out.
My man's turned into Ben Simmons in the practice facility, my guy. Like God, Dwight went over there and started showing his ass, and they love him for it.
They loving it too.
His motherfucker went over there and became supreme. Like he already started putting videos down over there with the in the food court and shit like that. Like, oh, we out here and shit. Like, hell yeah, they love you already.
What's name did the same thing? Stephen Murray.
Marbury got a statue over there.
Marbury, yeah.
They put a statue up of that man. He became an icon over there.
Yeah, man.
I can easily see Dwight being that because, like, he's NBA. He a Hall of Famer. Like, and clearly he can still play. Like, it's not like he over there like completely washed. So.
Exactly.
That man over there shooting threes.
That is nuts, bro. He over there just walking to the 3, though.
He shot 10 of them in one game, bro. Since when, bro? They done sat his ass down over here.
They done sat him down over here for sure.
My man pulled 10 of them.
Yeah.
He hit 2.
No, he hit 2. I saw
him. Man, he shooting better than Anthony Davis.
On the real.
I thought that shit was hilarious. I was like, no, he didn't go over there and really turn into the meme that the motherfuckers be putting on niggas.
You over there hooping, dog.
Hooping, dunking on cats, shooting over niggas, hook shots, full court, coast to coast. What? If you don't get the damn ball at the right hand.
Why? He put up 38 and 25.
He hooping. I'm just
38 25. 4 assists,
bro. Feed him. Like
a lot of his shots was like post up. He already posted mail guy. They just, hey, here you go, bro.
Just wild. No, he had 9 assists. My fault. 9 assists and 4 blocks, fam.
Yeah, bro. He almost he showing his ass.
Yeah, he over there hooping. I'm happy for him, man. He found it right.
Because I think it was Eddie Johnson. He used to play for the Suns. He's their TV analyst. But he was saying like this, like stuff like this, like can just help your ego, like your confidence. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, you don't make the league and like you want to keep playing basketball, and then you go over there and just be dominant. And it's like,
be a hero, bro.
Got it, fam. Like I can still play. Like I'm not trash. Like what Q was saying earlier about like Westbrook. It's like he was getting beat down for like the way that he was playing to the point where you could tell like it was affecting his confidence.
Yeah,
like,
man.
So he's never going to admit that, but you could tell from the way he was playing, like he wasn't playing happy.
You could tell about just about his body language that he could tell he wasn't in the game like that.
Exactly, but now he's playing well and like he's playing happy again. Like you could tell like the passion and joy is there.
Yep.
And like that was the thing for me. It's like whether he playing good or not, like seeing Rush just like be upset, not even upset, but like just be sad on the court.
Yeah,
like,
on the court.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that sucks. So it's just I'm happy that he happy.
Hey, he's Superman again.
Huh? He's Superman again.
He's Superman again.
Yeah, I'm super happy for him, man.
Speaking of Superman, The Rock has announced the new team names for his upcoming XFL season, which kicks off on February the 18th of next year. So the official team identities are the Arlington, I'm assuming Texas, Renegades, the DC Defenders, the Houston Roughnecks, if you want a roughneck, Orlando Guardians, San Antonio Brahmas, okay, Seattle Sea Dragons, the St. Louis Battlehawks, and the Vegas Vipers. That sounds like some real computer-generated creative thing.
Yeah. Swear, dude.
You gonna watch the XFL, Tim?
I'm gonna try. I loved it when it like the first full season of it.
Like the first time around, or this?
Yeah, the first time around when Rod Smart was out there and he hate me.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was a dopest shit. Where they, but you can pick your own nickname. My man's name was He Hate Me, and he was running. He was so cold, but I fucked with the XFL because you kind of get those personalities that show up.
Yeah.
And you get those players, they be like, man, damn, I wonder how he look like in the NFL. If he doing this, like shit, maybe somebody, you know how I go. Oh man, the NFL, somebody should pick bro up real quick. Like, we'll see, but no, it should be fun because it'll be other alternative football. But I will see what element they bring back to it because that's real life NFL. But nah. But we'll see now. We'll see this time around.
Yeah.
And finally, we go to the biggest sporting event in the world. The World Cup kicked off this past weekend.
Lit.
United States has played their first game. They drew against is that the correct tense? Drew? They drove. They drawed. They had a draw.
They played to a draw.
1-1. And they face England on Friday. So
that England match is gonna be David versus Goliath.
Is it?
And we David?
Yeah.
No.
So I was watching I listened to like 90% of it, but I caught what I could. Our issue, I was talking to my cousin about it. The United States held possession of the ball. So the main thing, like in football, the name of the game is you want to keep the ball the longest. But when you have possession of the ball, just like in the NFL, you want to make that like shots. You want field goals. You want red zone attempts. You want touchdown attempts and shit like that. So when we hold the ball, we got 70% of the possession at some point in the game. You expect us to have 10 shots. 2. Like, what the fuck y'all doing? Why are we holding the ball like this? Why are y'all just passing the ball around the midfield? Well, we ain't that cold on defense to where we can just move the ball like that and expect our defense to be like, no, they ain't coming through. We'll eventually get one. And we ain't that cold on offense to hold the ball like that to where we be like, yeah, we finna just go get one if we need to.
Yeah.
No. If we're going to play that way, we should get 2 and then hold the ball. Why are we so we're going to the halftime, we was up 1-0. I think we had 66% of the possession. I think we ended the game with like 54. You know why? Because they was trying to do the same shit. And they said, you know what? Somebody got to score. Somebody got to attack. They made a sub. Motherfuckers started pushing, making shit happen.
Yeah.
And we got the ball, and I'm looking like at the end of the game, I'm like, all right, we got 3 minutes left in stoppage time. It's tie game. I'm like, shit, we're gonna make a push. It goes from my man's kicking the ball on our side, on the other side of the field, back to the middle of the field, to the opposite side of the field, and it made its way back to the defender, and it made its way back to the goalie the last 3 minutes of the game. I'm like, y'all not gonna try to shoot? We just holding the ball.
Hey man.
Okay, 1-1. We tied Wales. Wales ain't had a team in like 80-some years. We tied Wales. Cool.
You keep saying that like they they have a team. Maybe they ain't made the World Cup, but they
haven't been in the World Cup in like 80 some years.
There you
go. But now we play England.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, and we ain't been there at 8. We ain't had one at 8.
Tim and I had this conversation yesterday, but I was curious, like, as to why the UK has
15 million teams.
Like, it feels like you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot if you're paying for national pride. It's like you're shooting yourself in the foot if you're divvying up like your talent base. Like that would be like,
I see what you're saying.
California having their own team and Texas having their own team and New York having their own team, as opposed to one combined USA team.
Yeah, exactly. I see what you're saying.
Like if it's basketball and it's like, well, you know, you got the LA Cats and then you got the Chicago's and you got New York and then you got Texas. And it's just like, well, those are our 4 teams.
Yeah. And
instead of, you know, just having Kevin Durant and all these people like represent the country. So I thought it was interesting that they all have like their own teams. But that was, well, Tim, you can speak to why it is to you that the UK still has 4 different national teams for each week.
So what I was telling Eric is I feel like most of it was just from, you know, one, it's always the politics is always involved. But I was like, a lot of people felt like, you know, that pride, that pride for their country, shit like that. Like, you know, I'm from Wales. Like, I don't want to. I got my own Scottish flag. We waving that blue and white joint, bro. Fuck what y'all talking about with that Wales, that green and white shit. Like, I want my blue flag waving. Like, so it's a lot of pride for country, pride for, you know, just, you know, it's somebody from your homeland. In essence, like, so. But again, at the end of the day, the usual suspects. Motherfuckers, if you win, then all of a sudden you get more money, you get more political power. Whoever's in power probably gets a little bit more on top of that. Like, hey, now we just got a national team. We proud, this, that, and the third. We brought this home. Kind of like when the U.S. wins. Like, a lot of people take credit, or whenever a country wins most sports.
And like for me, it's just like none of the teams win. Like they haven't won the World Cup in over a half century. It's like at some point you would think like, well, we could keep trying to do this on our own, or we could just combine powers. But then, like, basically what I read and found out was that, you know, soccer was invented in the UK. So, like, the first international soccer match was between Scotland and England. And when FIFA was created, like, that was created in France. So, like, the mainland European countries, like, that was a FIFA thing, and the British countries were all like, we don't want nothing to do with that. Like, this is the best soccer in the world. We don't have to prove ourselves against, you know, France and the Netherlands and whoever. Like, we the shit. So, like, basically, like, they didn't join FIFA for a long ass time, and they finally did. And they were like, the condition of us joining is we get to keep our countries. So we get four teams, and I thought it would be that now the UK would look at it like we're at a disadvantage, but it's actually the other countries that are kind of like, why they get 4 and we only get 1? so like, I think it's gonna stay that way just because of tradition and like these teams. Honestly, like to your point about like politics, like actual geopolitical politics, like Scotland has been very close to leaving the United Kingdom in the past. Like they've held referendums that barely passed with keeping them inside the UK. So there's a thought that if they were to be forced to just field one combined national team, like that might tip the scales to where Scotland leaves the UK, which has a bigger ramification than just, you know, soccer. But like people are so proud of their nation and their nationality that they're like, no, if we can't have a Scottish football team, then, you know, we would rather be independent to keep our team than to join with the UK or whatever. So it was just an interesting kind of conversation that we had offline that I thought other people might take something from.
Fucking like politics, bro.
We try to educate.
But no, he said he fuck with that, but it
makes sense.
We got our game on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Christian Pulisic is our best player.
Okay.
Tim Wade's Cole, who's the striker who scored the goal.
Okay.
Like, shout out, Black Cat. We have apparently we have a really cold playmaker that they didn't play called Gio Reyna.
Okay.
Apparently he cold and he did not play for whatever reason. And maybe some more politics shit. Because he's like, I'm 100% healthy. And the coach is like, he's not really healthy yet, but we'll see what happens next game and how healthier he'll be next game. I'm like, this shit. Now, we seen this shit in the NFL, bro. This ain't new. We've seen this shit before for NBA. Yeah. Like, y'all doing this game? All right, Americans, get your shit together. But like they out here bullshitting now all of a sudden. Yeah. But it should be interesting. But England got talent, bro. Like they got prodigies and shit. Phil Foden plays for Manchester City, who's my team. He's considered like the soccer prodigy. Fucking, they got some cats over there, bro. England it's either we're gonna try to make it interested in 1-0 something, or they gonna smoke us. But I'm rooting for the USA. That crowd was going crazy, and I can't wait.
That's good, man.
So before we get to the upset of the tournament so far, I have a question for you, and I think we brought it up before, but I just want to make sure we do. What in your, because you're the soccer watcher, we go to you, but you gotta be realistic. Not what you think that they should do, because damn it, we should be better than this. But like, what would be considered a successful tournament for the U.S. team? Like, would it be getting out of group stage? Would it be like making it to a medal round? Like, what would be like the line between like this was a good tournament or this was a disappointment?
I think I said it before, but just getting out the group stage, and after that, it's house money.
Okay.
It's like, because some of the best teams in the world is leaps and bounds. Argentina was a favorite, but Saudi, I know we'll get to that in a second. But
that's a good segue. We can get to it now. Argentina was a plus 1,800 favorite against Saudi Arabia and lost. So Argentina, that team of Messi, one of the greatest footballers of all time, and they went down to Saudi Arabia. Not
Paulo Dybala. Like, they got some bangers over there too, and y'all motherfuckers.
Lost?
So bro. That's not one of the things.
Not draw.
Lost. Like, and I think that's one of the biggest things that Messi has not accomplished in his career yet, was getting a World Cup trophy, because he's on the national stage or international stage. Like, it ain't panned out. Yeah, the national team stage, it ain't really panned out. Not for Argentina. Same kind of for Cristiano Ronaldo. With
at least with Ronaldo, it's like it's Portugal, so it's like
no, they had a squad one year. They was cold, bro. They were cold one year. I'm like, bro, what's up with Portugal? I think they lost to Brazil or something like that. Brazil or Spain or Germany. Like, so we still have to deal with heavyweights. We still have to deal with Spain. We still have to deal with Germany. We still have to, like, there's France. England, and you still got France. You still got motherfucking I don't know about Togo, but they usually have an issue somewhere. Like, or like it's still some teams, but the United States, if they make it out of the group stage, I would, and can make it to, let's say, round of 8. That would, out of group stage is success. We did some things. Like, we really worked some shit out, but they're gonna have to really like get their shit together.
Yeah, that's how I kind of set them back. Like, what was Wales considered that they should have won?
He said they go really.
Yes, yeah. Like, once they went up 1-0, like, we either should have put our foot on the gas and got that number 2, or we should have left that game, because that penalty that he got, they got their first goal on a penalty kick that shouldn't have happened, because the fucking Americans was being too aggressive. It was an egregious ass penalty, bro. Like, he didn't even have to. Bro wasn't even looking at the damn goal. Back at the goal, bro facing this way. Dude slid in, took his whole ankle shin out. I'm like, God damn, bro.
Doing too much.
And Gareth Bale has been one of the best players in soccer history. He now plays in the MLS, but he used to be one of the coldest players on Real Madrid. At one point, he was the highest paid player in the world.
Oh, wow.
Gareth Bale was cold. That's the nigga that took the penalty. He kicked it so damn hard, the goalie blocked the bitch, and it still went in. Like, he's the reason why the people give Wales a shot in any game.
Okay.
And we did a damn good job of keeping him from getting the ball for the most part, until the niggas tackled him in the box. Here's a free shot at the fucking goal. One of the best players in the world, even though you played in MLS. What the fuck? Americans?
Yeah.
Hey man, they're just trying to get more eyes on MLS. They're trying to do it for the economy.
Shit, Cristiano Ronaldo might be coming this way next. He just got released by Manchester United.
I was curious, like what happened there? Like, why did he get released?
He ain't like being there for his career. Then he went over to Real. Then it was supposed to be his. Then he went over to Juventus. Then he was supposed to come back. It's supposed to be his welcome home, prodigal son kind of thing.
Yeah.
Didn't work out that way. And then he started getting benched, motherfuckers. Then he was supposed to get benched. He told them no. And then he was on the bench, told them no, I ain't coming in.
Yeah, so the LeBron, Brady, Rodgers thing that extends to soccer too. Like, damn.
Kinda, yeah.
Like
when you have that type of personality, he was up there with those type of personalities though. During his heyday, all of them was priming.
Bro, he's bigger than any of those other three that I named. Like
easily. But he just so with that type of ego comes some of the diva mentality that they hate and swear that they not, but they all are in some shape, form, or fashion divas. So first, Manchester United was gonna get rid of him, but like, hey, no, we finna cut your ass and sue the shit out you for breach of contract because you ain't do none of the shit you said you was gonna do.
Yeah.
Oh, they was like, for him. There's one less lawsuit you got to deal with because that motherfucker be getting them from up the wazoo. I mean, you got the type of money shit. Motherfuckers making $630,000 a week.
Yeah.
Must be
nice. Super nice.
What?
That's super nice.
So you said MLS is a possibility?
Yeah, they was talking about it beforehand, but now they really kind of ramping it up now.
So is it that he seems to be done on like top level European soccer, or is it just like MLS is just an option and he's also looking at some of the other bigger clubs too?
So with him, it's kind of like some of the not all stars that came to the MLS panned out. Some of them actually truly were washed from the international. Like some of them, like I think Andre Pirlo came over and everybody was like, "Oh, he could be good because he passes a lot." No. Beckham came over. He had a nice little stint, little run and shit like that. Kind of did better than
where is he? He's chilling somewhere.
He chilling, but making millions off of doing nothing. I'm sure.
Yeah,
just chilling. Who you talking about?
David Beckham.
Oh yeah.
Because when he came over, they gave that motherfucker I think $250 million. That was one of the first $250 million contracts, and he got all kind of ownerships and all kind of stakes and all kind of shit.
He still owned the Miami team, right?
And I think he still has part of LA Galaxy too. Like
that is crazy.
Making millions doing nothing.
That is crazy.
But Cristiano Ronaldo, who was bigger than Beckham, honestly, should command that because of how he's exited the last two clubs. I want to say, honestly, like he's starting to get that stable. Do we want to deal with that headache? Like he's still good. It kind of be like Dwight coming over to MLS. Like he's still that good. He really is, but. Is at the same time, it's like you got the Antonio Brown effect. Like, do you want to deal with that fucking headache?
Yeah.
Like, do you want to deal with the baggage and shit?
Yeah, I think to the big European teams that are like actually trying to win and compete for like the Champions League and all that shit, like probably not. But
Chelsea wants
MLS, like that's about getting U.S. domestic attention on the MLS, which I think that it could potentially. Like, especially if they can get Messi to be over here too at the same time. Like, if you could get both of them, like,
because before he went to PSG, they was kind of talking about Messi coming this way too.
Because it feels like MLS is kind of like that golden parachute, like on the back end of your end of your career, where it's like I can go get paid in America.
And I go get a bag over here,
right? Like, it's like
the world know me, America don't.
It's like
let me go ahead and
stiff. I get paid a lot. I still get to get my shit off. Like
take over the world. Now the world knows me,
right?
Because everybody know these soccer players, but the United States for the most part.
Exactly.
Like it's wild how popular soccer players is, and Americans don't know. Again, I mentioned Raheem Sterling. Do you know who that man is?
I do.
Do not.
He's one of the best wingers in the world. Cold. Played for Manchester City. World knows him. Most of you, they'll find out on Friday. Because that motherfucker is fast. Him and Marcus Rashford. They got to deal with them two, and then the motherfucking Jack Grealish and Phil Foden and then Harry Kane is still like strike. Oh my god, bro.
They're already dreading Friday.
Yeah, exactly.
But like in typical, I get argued with this, but I feel like most American teams, not just like Packers or any other team, most of teams, unless we're like completely fucking dominant, we either play up or play down to the competition.
Yeah.
I feel like even though we're supposed to get smoked, we'll play up to that standard. We'll bring our very best.
Like anybody that's competitive, like that's probably going to be like their disposition. Like I know Draymond was on the shop and he was saying like him and PJ Tucker were having a conversation with LeBron. He's like, no, those are the games I get up for. It's the game. Like I never have a problem. Like I know I'm going against Bron today. Like I'm on my shit. It's the games on, you know, a cold Tuesday in January when I'm playing against fucking Orlando and I just got in from Charlotte the night before. It's like those are the ones that are hard to get up for. But like when I'm going against somebody great and I know I got to bring my A game, like I'm gonna compete a lot harder because it's like I want to prove myself against this greatness. This is the ones where it's like, you know, I can give 75% and still beat this team.
Yeah, still beat this team.
It's human nature to be that way.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, I feel like they gonna wake up ready to play. They gonna get smoked, bro.
They ain't prepared.
Duch, I do have a blow the whistle so you can get ready for
that.
I got you. You know, World Cup is interesting. I know Camille said it on her Twitter, and I hold the same sentiment. Like every 4 years, I got to relearn soccer, the rules of soccer and everything.
Yeah.
Like Camille's like, you can tie in soccer.
Yeah. You still get a point. Soccer's more so about points that you get after the game. That's mainly the big thing. So I mean, 3 points is a win.
Any tournaments that have group stages, like the Olympics are the same way. You just gotta if you're in a group, it's all about points, and then when it gets to single elimination, then it's you know, sudden death and then penalty kicks and all that stuff. So
with soccer, they just keep that point system throughout the entire year for their leagues too.
Right, for their leagues too. Yeah. Okay. Which is an interesting concept, but it's because they don't score as much. It's like because you couldn't do that in basketball. It's like you score 150 points one game and 96 points the next game. It's like
just goal differential is different than point differential.
Points allowed for the season. Like that's not really
exactly
accurate representation of like how good a team is.
Yeah, that's fair.
You ready, Duch?
Yep.
All right, so my blow the whistle is on one Joel Embiid in the city of Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
First of all,
now that's enough out of you. You know what? Tee his ass up.
Tee his ass. That's what they fucking should have did for Joel Embiid. They should have flagrant 2'd his ass because that man gave a fucking forearm shiver to Giannis on a fast break. Like, dude tried to act like, oh, you know, like it was just a collision. First of all, I feel like I said it like 3 times already. But how do you give somebody a cheap shot and you end up on your ass? Like Joel Embiid is too goddamn big to be flopping the way that he does.
Man,
just flailing, bro.
Dude, the next night they play Minnesota. That man made 6 field goals and scored 32 points.
Oh,
free throws.
Giannis
and like there were some phantom ones where it's just like that man barely got grazed.
Giannis getting his ass beat, dog.
They don't call shit on Giannis.
Embiid
he's too aggressive.
Like a literal like this
arm
into
smash.
The ribs, like,
and then turn around and flop and fell backwards.
Yeah,
and wound up on his ass afterwards. Like, bro, come on.
Then Trez was being a whole after the game.
Half.
Like why?
Yeah,
bro took his ball and walked off like a fucking third grade.
Go sit down, fam.
No, you can't shoot on my hoop. Like, bro, come on. Like, grow up. And it's funny because he was talking like he took the ball and then he like ran. Well, he made his way to the corner. Like he was definitely bagging up, and then he started talking shit. It's like,
dog, come on, man.
Did you see the interaction with him and Thanasis?
Yeah, and then he threatened to. I'll beat your ass. Like, come on, fam.
I'm that one. Try me. Yeah, I'm that one. I'm like, bro, again, why are we here, dog? I get this be mind games and shit. I get all kind of other shit, but damn.
Bro, like, I like petty.
Game over, bro.
When it's for petty sake. Like, are you taking a game? Like, are you taking the ball from him? Like, that's not even good petty. Like, that's just childish.
And then you just want to fight the brother and shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, why? There's too much money between everybody on this floor. Why?
Bro, like, dog, come on, man. Go shoot out the other basket, family.
He was at the other basket. That's the problem. He walked his punk ass from the other side, took Giannis' ball, had the coach with him to stand between him and Giannis. The coach explaining to Giannis while Trez walking off to him, no, fuck that. This ain't Milwaukee. Giannis went to the locker room, grabbed another ball, came back out. Now the motherfucker all of a sudden want to take the shit down from Giannis' hoop. Giannis like, bro, just let me finish shooting these shots. And now y'all can put y'all ladder up. Bro looking like, hey, I'm just trying to do my job. Y'all just like, move this punk ass ladder.
I wouldn't do that if it was Kobe out there. Y'all niggas would be.
Right.
Y'all give him a minute, bro. Like y'all really be acting like they be doing Giannis bogus around the league, bro. They really do.
Yeah, I be saying that, bro.
And like to bring it back to like Q's original point, like he was saying about the media, but it's social media too. It's like the way that people frame things, like especially like the first way that it gets broken is what kind of like shapes the whole conversation. Because like a Sixers fan posted a video of just like Giannis pushing the ladder out the way. Like, why are you messing with that arena worker and blah blah
Giannis
blah?
Mad because he lost
his job and you bullying him and blah blah. And then the rest of the story come out. It's like no. Trez was fucking with him, and then they put the ladder up when he went to go get a ball because the dude took the ball when he trying to play. It's like, yeah, it was more to the story. Like, if you look at that situation, and it's like Giannis and Montrezl Harrell in a situation, like who you think is gonna be on?
Who thinks the aggressor?
Like by reputation, who's probably gonna be the asshole in that situation?
My man's got a Disney movie. I doubt he's the aggressor.
The happiest basketball player ever, dog. Like,
right?
He got forearms in the chest, shook that bitch off, and still tried to go to and one.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, no, he's not finna be the one starting most of the shit.
Yeah.
Most of his actually not thinking about it, most of his reaction is reactionary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he could shake some shit off, but some things like Dunleavy, you know.
Right. I mean, he was like 19 then, so it's like
I hear you, but even then, that was a reaction.
He ain't done anything.
Nah,
in the last
he really
9 years.
I'm supposed to say he really been cool, man.
Right. He minded his business, breaks free throws, and like and dominates in the paint. Like it's
14 of them.
And have fun on the off time, fam.
Right. But when he on the court, he's serious business, which is why he's trying to get better at the end of the game when he had a bad shooting game.
Yeah, man.
Boy, he missed.
Like, if you want to say like, and the thing is, like NBA players, they go on the court regularly. Like you can say that it's their prerogative to let him do it in a away arena, but it's like Montrezl Harrell ain't the police of like who gets to shoot in the court. Like that's not his role. You know what I mean? Like, and especially whatever. I'm not gonna get into it, but it's just this whole conversation is just fucking stupid. It's like it's a bunch about nothing, but it's also at the same time it's like annoying. Like more than
to treat my man's right, bro. Don't let them mistreat him, dog.
Yeah, man.
Like I would say, like I'm looking forward to when they play again in March, but it's like, is Montrezl Harrell even gonna be in the league at that point?
Exactly. Exactly.
Anyway, that's the end of our show this week. Again, shout out to Camille and Ken. Like, get better soon, y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
We appreciate you for stepping in, chopping it up with us for hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, Q.
Oh yeah, shout out to Q for
shout out for sure.
We had appreciate 2 Tims for a brief period of time. 2 Tim episode. Yeah, Duch, you want to let us know where we can find you and Q?
72 and 10, 72 A&D 10 podcast on I think across the board, and then for me, everyday Duch, DUCH across the board.
There it is.
For sure.
I am. You can find me on Twitter at BucksBurner. That's all. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's all you get.
That's all it.
That's all you get.
You find Camille. What is it, Camille Monet?
Yeah, just watch over episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, it is Camille Monet. CAMILMONAE.
Yep.
And you also find her on Locked On Bucks weekly.
For sure.
You gotta start plugging that.
Yeah, she's down there getting her shit off.
Getting her shit off. And then when she ain't there, they miss her.
Yeah, they do.
Shit, we probably gonna get comments on this episode. Like, where Camille
at? Oh, this where she been at? She ain't even here either.
They gonna be like, where she been? Like,
where she been at? Yeah. Can we get her back? What's these niggas doing? But you can find me TIMKINZ D3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. I was trying to think of Ken shit while I was doing mine. You kind of threw me up because
I know it's everyday_gentleman on Instagram, and then K Harris 216 on Twitter.
Yep,
for sure.
Snapchat, I think.
Not do your shit, man.
Once again, it's your boy TIMKINZ D3 running back for you one more time, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. That's it. That's all. We appreciate y'all for fucking with us. Dilly.
No, yeah. Just in my mind, I just heard it come through.
Yeah.
It's a lie. Fucking start a new episode. Welcome to
Having trouble, please connect. I'm on the internet. What's going on, man? Uh-oh.
Looks like a damn blooper reel at the end of this motherfucker, ain't it?